Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you haven't, welcome. I am Eileen, the owner of So Cleen Mobile Detailing here in the Joshua Tree, Twentynine Palms area. And I am bringing to you a video that will hopefully be helpful and maybe a little insightful about how I do a rinseless wash using DIY's Rinseless Wash V2. This is a upgraded new version, a revision of the first one, which I don't even know how you can get any better than the first one. But this one does it. It is amazing. It's easy to use, super slick, cleans really well. I will show you the results once I'm done, and hopefully you will agree as well. It is a phenomenal choice if you are choosing to do a rinseless wash. And like I said, I'm here in beautiful Joshua Tree with the Joshua Tree National Park behind me. It is a beautiful sunny day, and we're dealing with heat uh, all day long, and it's intense heat. Today we're kind of in the high 90s, which is a cooler day than normal. Recently, we've been dealing with 100+ days. And so in that kind of environment, it's very hard to navigate your wash when you're using foam and in a spray hose and a pressure washer and all that. It's hard to run around that car and make sure that you're cleaning it up and there's no water spots. And so there's a lot of things and a lot of factors involved when it comes to a wash like that. So on days like this where it's super hot, and you've got to wash a car in the middle of the day, there's no shade, there's no garage, my choice as a mobile detailer is a rinseless wash because it allows me to do parts of the car that are more manageable. I can get them done easily. I can finish that section and move on to the next and not have to worry about creating more work for myself that I have to then go back and redo again. So for me, the choice is easy, a rinseless wash. Now I do, because customers and neighbors and people in general love the foam, and they love to see that foam going on the car. And I mean, for me too, it's a great experience. I love it as well. I'm a sucker for a good foam video or picture or creating a reel with some foam. But the reality of it is when it's sunny like this and it's hot and you need to get the job done, rinseless is the way to go. So today what I'm going to do is show you my process. Well, first I'm going to show you the products and tools that I use. After that, I will show you the process. And then once I'm done showing you the process, which again is my process, I would love to know your feedback in the comments. Let me know how you use rinseless, what your process looks like, because I'm always willing to learn, and there's always someone out there that has more information than I do. I just know what works for me, but definitely share with me what you do that might be different. So once I show you my process, I am going to show you some other uses, because rinseless is not just good for the exterior, it's actually good for the interior as well. So I'm going to show you a few different uh, ways that I use rinseless. And then again too, if there's ways that you use it that I didn't mention, I would love to know in the comments. Um, any new information is good information for me. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into showing you what products and tools I use and all the equipment that I use. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So I want to go through the products and the tools and equipment that I use for the process before I go kind of in depth with it. So let's take a look at the lineup for today. So first things first, of course, we're using DIY's Rinseless Wash V2. We're using their sponge, the Legacy sponge, and this I believe is a new version, version 2. So we'll be using that as well. We'll be using DIY's drying blanket. And guys, I've really been pleasantly surprised and impressed by this drying blanket. It is amazing. If you don't have it, I would definitely recommend adding it to your order, your next DIY order, because it is an awesome drying towel. And then of course I like to finish off with a topper, and you can use any topper. You can use ceramic gloss, you can use basically any topper, but I like to use Clean Maker, support my buddy Jamie the Cleaner. So I use Clean Maker here which is basically bead maker and dream maker mixed together. An awesome product, and definitely a winner for me. And then of course, all you need is a bucket with about 4 gallons of water. I have a mitt guard in there, and that's basically everything that I use for a rinseless wash. So let's go into the process and stay tuned for that. So my first step in the process is pre-spraying the panel that I'm working on. Basically what I have here is the same dilution rate that I have in the bucket, 256:1, maybe a little extra. Ivan, close your ears. But I'm pre-spraying this, and what that does is basically encapsulate any of the dirt, brings it down in a safe manner, kind of prepares the panel for me introducing the sponge to the surface. Being that DIY's Rinseless V2 is super lubricious, it makes it really safe for me to apply that sponge on the surface and get rid of the debris in a very safe manner. So now here what I'm going to do is introduce the sponge. This is their newest version of the Legacy sponge, and what I'm showing you here is just I'm waiting for the little drip drip. That lets me know that I have the right amount of saturation in the sponge, but not too dry. And I'm just gonna go kind of down the panel and work my way down and get rid of any of the dirt. And once I get to the bottom, so that I'm not cross-contaminating any dirt from the bottom up to the top of the panel, I will then dunk it back in the bucket. And here I'm just showing you the dirt that's on there and how great this product is, that it just removes the dirt immediately just from one dunk. Here's a bonus clip. Can you rinseless wash a motorcycle? Absolutely. So this client has about 3 different motorcycles here, and he wanted them cleaned up. They weren't really dirty, so I figured why not continue the process and do a rinseless wash, basically a maintenance wash on it, just to kind of clear out the dirt, get it nice and shiny again, and ready for the next time he wants to ride. So absolutely, you can definitely rinseless wash a motorcycle, and it's the same process as the car, just smaller versions. One of the great things about rinseless washing your vehicle is the fact that you can pretty much do it in any setting. In this scenario, this vehicle is in this customer's garage. He's doing some upgrades to the engine, and so it can't be moved as easily. And so the client had asked to get this vehicle cleaned, but he mentioned not being able to get it out of the garage, and I told him that I would be able to take care of that for him, and so rinseless wash obviously was the option here. And so I was able to detail this vehicle in its place in the garage without making a mess, using, the rinseless wash method, and being able to take care of this for the customer, which I think was a great plus for everyone. It was a win-win. Let's see what else we can clean with rinseless wash. So that's it. That's the end here, guys. We've talked about the products, the tools, the equipment, the process, and other uses for rinseless wash. I hope that it was really informative for you, and make sure you catch me on the next one. Subscribe and follow.